Ewe Ghana de Mama Jo esa Mama Kwaba ediba home-based television so jumedia ya to din delivering on our promises. Nyame ya aduma ukwada ifri no watwibia yede bremo no ena moni egusu enenumre. Ene meni age papa person se radi egusu se ushirayen. Ebeda masise mode mo fidi na to ha na enenumre mode moni be di sa dwumadie we achi se de bia meka no dwumadie we dwumadie a ya hihye ede ama Ghana fo nyina senia ebi mo pese omuma yehu se Ghana bibia enkoso no sa dwumadie we de yi enyempa ekoso abamu ede kyeremu na watwi bia enuti se woyo obi a oye omambapa na oso wanijie se wodi woni be di nyama pa ekoso oman Ghana mu a na wodi wo fidie no ato home-based television so ukwade bia efri no wotwe eko na oso propaganda ne ntro John Mahama former president yeti ase se ono ne nti ase wo politics mu ene se ntro kakra ene no kakra no de frafra no ye expose ohu no kre wo minti sa dwumadie we the delivering on our promises there no kre trodu enuti se ye invite obi amanaba obi a ono so kan kure wakwadare the field of expertise ne ednaba na ono so abekyerekere nyema eniso enuti samo makwa babium me guess waje adwa enanumre nsem no ba kope ye de mienu bi anase another one be kan then ye 2022 mid-year budget review Ghana food to some for munyamfo Ken kuntunkunu kun fori atade ko to mrahye bedwa nim mse endeda na dodo na akire wo madwen efa ho se wo beka ya mid-year budget review no aban bebre ho no mo ko mo san the supplementary budget eko sre parliament se parliament makwan ma omo yusu sika ne dodo na but sa budget we there and as a review we there aban anyesa eno adeba ko mpese mo hye ne nso na je aban edi ne huni ne abroni frɛ no discipline no eno ti ye be hye ne nso ye hwe nsɛm a epie free mu Ghana foto samfo nyumnyamfo kenofori atade ko to mrahye bedwa for animu no edien na ewom na edien na ehemfa na edien eko aso yesan gidie mapa aban mu se owo nimde ode betoto nyema ma senia ewiase afana nyina economy no asai bi eka Ghana no ombe ntotoye ama Ghana asan afane ntuma pefra ana me answer ne say yes aban we what it takes to bring the economy back to track. Enena wan yesan kote na wotwetwe mu Ghana mampani a wanya ni baby ko Professor Evans Fifi Atamios nyamemfa ne kra ensie ma ne 10th anniversary no so NDC for to bomb ho left right center na ohwe papa yi a omampani bi a obone ho modern pa na breast no obone ho modern ma na pamfo ne omo ye adwuma corruption bi free mu be di president ne ade nyina no wa ma kwan na na adwene senka obe prosecute emu na papa yi niwo eba mu ya besine Ghana for enim ne frɛ Professor Mills asamando na yenkai abusua yenkai Ghana for ya papa se omampani obi a wabedi omampani no de no te akonwa no so na asem ya sei eto oman Ghana besine yenim ne ekum papa yi enuti abrante ba ko no de odisi ne ni so se ade a Professor Mills aye de ama no sebe ono no so ne nsa ba bia wadrui mpempenso asa abrante ne do efre no Samuel Koku Anyidohu wo se won tenase emma na manyokuo NDC no omo ma papa no din empepa enuti ote ekuo bia efre no the Atamils Institute na monembe ya adwene se papa ya bone homodin papa se ye ka obi a wahwe ama Professor Mills ni din ye da so ebo a untumi yi Koku Anyidohu enfrim Koku enanumre delivering on our promises ye bo abaso se wachire odo ede ama the former professor papa yi sa nyame no bo aban Koko anase ode ade srede koto aban anim se nka ebeya aban antine ni mehwe asomdwe park bebia ekope Professor Mills kwabre no ɔse efiri 2012 ana efiri ebra eye Professor Mills enya ne ba bi koye a yakubie asumdwe park no obo eye former president Mahama ponsa se kebe ya komumbe ma eye sa bia no endi omumbe di ni kakra se be ya nkofo kra be firi amanone aba betua bibia hwe ana se afa ho kokusi Mahama okaya papa ise menye china ena eye his excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ene ukohwe sa bia na asumdwe park esewani ense o kachre mo amoni mo hono mepese mo wo ho a mo befa ho na mo de moni akohwe bia e de Professor Mills eto ye ho aye fe papa ama aban aye ho fe nti eye kokko anye de ho asida kese pa na o de my excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo se wan hwe se Professor Mills wo political party bi na mum wa hwe ne se eye oman Ghana na Professor Mills oyeye dia enuti yebebo aban abaso ne abo eye Samuel Koku anyedohu abaso se watumi aye sa enyema wi orofo medane me ho sima age aboafo nkrato me ba na medemapamfo akirem.
Enterprise. Say eba phones papa any accessories afen so ne bo eda forma Franco Trading Enterprise ajenhini awa Ghana hapa. Say o pe phones papa bi to say iPhones, Samsung, Nokia, any phone bia open o wiase mu a Bora Franco Trading Enterprise. Eba accessories bi to say phone protectors, chargers, earpods, Bluetooth speakers, laptop, amu desktop all in one. Uni how bia Bora Franco Trading Enterprise. Uborema, be show amawakuma to yem fe. Afen so mo pese mo tunu do sopo. Bora Franco Trading Enterprise. Franco Trading Enterprise. Phone papa any accessories papa. Ahisi. Pendrive printers.
Esmeraldas. I home-based TV assign at the Abrobio. Esmeralda yesinia ye edutwemu ankasa suspense romance intrigue woman say nia wo pani nyina ebi ewuomu enu ti na me se be ka me ho a yesini bia busua mienu ekonto kwa wan na ne nsa ekwakoka ejapade ne yenhwe obra me ne mapamfo yetna se ne adwudwemu ne apensem ne de abro se ne etie wodie wo mismi die wo mu bi yenyina yentna se ne yenhwe eye Saturday nwumre bia ne yatna se kan ye ho ne yenfo do.
Yo, adeshima mesama makwaba biom delivering on a promise ejumedi ena moni egusu ene enumre musumfo hene amwako adodo na frame the flag bearer ena midi ejumedi ehu chiam enche bia mebo meketem na yesi amansan edwa yentra so enche na me guest crowd oyobi amonim ne pa ba no sikasem ntotoye finance accounting ne economics ne nia ko menini ne nyina okodare mu ye papa ntise ye ton safre obi ama ya hwe ye media budget ye review 2022 de na ese fata se ye bebo anase ye bekosa papa yi epono ano na government this week se na wotwe bia ye de bremu no be ye simape ye nkohwe government this week na yemra. Yo, adeshiman eye government district ena yede ebre mu no nyama kese nyuma kese aban eye ena ina wotwibia yede bre mu through government district. Na eye abrante eye efre Christian Donko oye economist or some chartered accountant or auditor or bibia bi all round enunti senior de bia me no wo pese obi be hwe wo nkrata mu eye wo finances ne nyama ne ade a bo ewura papa yi akachi a obebo papa Christian mo adwo mo akwaba
mejo so enumre
no wo ye de
from na bibia bako
ye da se nyame hira wo se abibia ye ton safra wo a wo so oba ebeboa ye na oman Ghana mpuntu ntina eja enumre bia na ya bodon pim wo ha ye da se nyame hira wo papa yo yenko state me pese ye ko ayi me introductory remark no me kan asumdwe park no minim se wo be kan bibi kakra fa wo be 2 minutes bi na ya ko main topic ni so why
yo we da
mampani abone ho modern pa
papa o
one ne ya adwun
da se pa mamemfa mendikan fa akwanya yi na menchia wahwefo ne wetiefo nwumre well I think that Professor Thomas de say boni din ade obi anim na oti ne man ye unique ne say no oti so as a president no di wuye. So this is the first time I be at Ghana. So yeah, is so sad. Anytime it comes to memory, no yana areho. But what is significant in say owu inechi no then esi. For me, ni barrier ni ade no. Now I was expecting say coming from central region, we see I per se tourism. You per se ko bibia. So one I think that there was a proposal and come within the room. Yeah. And then come go see and yes plan. Okay, fine. But ya no mu we no. And now mo yes am fan ko. Fi kwa na mo say Jubilee House ya mo so am be yankukubu. And then come go see am yes am be. But you see nan ka se nko ye no ho. Nan ko no ko tena osuka si ayi no. Because we see you see now we President Kufona and over matters. Papa Nicola praise self. Few pet and no advice is no man on my mom and inco. Now didn't quite tranching. Say one a buffer so. Papa Sabiona now more deno or from Kakra. I know a dear yato or top and a wujafu. Say or Baba Betrim. I feel the yes obesi usu kase no anymore. Indeed, oh yeah. But beyond that, near Yanni say, look, uko hono mo pa masa. Na ye I saw.
Because I saw as just
say, anya dia ubetumi don hwe kra ko.
Yeah.
Amu no wi ni e ko ho, ni e ko ye gya nan ho, bibi basa na ehwafu
former president.
Former president, ho basa. Enti I think say kwaku ayi owu ye no 4 years down the line. At least more than 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and son a movie abem. One to one yes, she am found. Quaquang the way wa can money. And now a bay buy to buy no, and or the tune in him. But we see normally nipper would need 1 year, why and significant. Okay. Beyond that, no strength 10 years. Okay, no way deep. Okay, who had 20 years. Okay. They get near the other. In the not 10 years, and now President Shannon. Mana he said promise said tobo ni 10 years no ya be ayefa no ani kodafo se munko hu na amo na amo hwe bibia na amo and amo ye fe so na sabio ye wo new president awote akonwa so and na president Mills no onye ordinary person aye nation ne dia and na president ahwa ne aye hof ye. Now, so one to me and 4 years down the line. Yeah. No, what is a big deal about it? Quite the whole problem, I don't know. Yeah. So we giant president and anado. No to me this discussion no why. But we see we are say ni obey bia eduachi. Sir. Who ni brother to say Kadimemers. Anybody could be yourself. You think this President Tam is your brother? Or your mom brother, and I'm sorry. Then I have different opinion. What ya bem? If you cramp your catch a choir, your fast your wound. Who be jahom my explanation be an exactly. But we allow you. What trap so or we 5 years? Young fast also cram ho. Nazo biya President Nanado koye bi kwaka wo and so command special a hipan appreciation now we ye. No akojina ho no. You brother no cry ye di 10 years one ko. Who we ya wakoye akeka bibia bem twendo ahwene no mo ye se mo ma lecture so and so any nsem bia mo be keka. But you see beyond that kwekwa you do ti sa you know that institute no ana am so kwati bibi Atamis fund something foundation and new brother no was saying say kwekwa you do what at way ana odijiji sika na what kwa say institute amuma lectures what Atamis fund modi sika internationally want to me and sika me renovation so where Atamis fund save no foundation
yes
no more agigi sika church of man international gigi sika want to me ama me renovation but obi ono institute e wo ho no mo amodi church Atamis niam obeye no wo ka che so onu mom e de down or gigi sika. Look at it. You see, you are dishonest and one can brother no boy, your brother will be disappointed at you. No one can tell and now you better use all legal means. Go and use all we say or say legal means. So call this way. Use everything. So the best stop and
no, but he should also use the legal means to let Ghanaians know what the good professor.
Sir, we will be at to institute a show who brother Nyama or say we'll use all legal means to stop go and use it.
Because
Christian, take your lawyers and go to
Christian say Usha and Nyama see after Professor Mills free we are here. Utmuze there is a deliberate attempt by the NDC to say legacy of Professor Mills ejaye no ombe yini din like ombe pepa ni din no cry den. Efio enna koku mpese obepene because onu so nim se papa na ye bi di ama NDC aban asa ye bi di ama eye NDC party asa ye bi di ama Ghana
exactly
entry o use eye institute no to friend say
look
project
me want not do Mills ne here no look at what the friend statement okan what the read
or say my husband was tortured and bruised.
That do mess. We come from the on lenu asam no. Juma mu di no. Na wo blood and blooded brother now. Who be my school so onya the BBB stroke and whatever it is. Who can pass.
Yeah, yanko
so what you but say nya appropriate forum and any brother no obeti na sum. When jira ho no mama politics as ceremony e from any anything at all president be ya bia se ka ho asem say obu brother wu ama oda asumje park ho nkotre ekọ ayigu no so we for ekọ we egu no so na obi akoye ade we di ahye ne nyonyam wo koye lecture no we di president ne eyi atam say you stop it wo dey wait say owo nipa wewu so to me kasa wo dey wait you see the consequences. Now,
okay.
Masa, I'm irrelevant. So let's put them aside and go to the meeting.
Okay, Christian Donko now is Atamis Foundation. I'm an enjoy. By a bebo or Mampeni Abaso any Koku Anido Hone Atamis Institute. Say, oh, share now we Jumoku now so war Mwebia or the Beboa Atamis Institute now. Yes, you're crying. This is what we do. Or your former president. Or your omane edwapade enunti wo ye company bi na wo so face bi wo ha obetumi aye de aboa we nye koku na aka omia na me de me support ema no wo ye dwumaku na wo resources a wo de beboa Atamis Institute na wo so wa ye ne sa e de amaye na nyame ebehira wo papa Christian em se Endra omam Ghana Food to Sanfo onomnyamfo Ken Kuntunkrunko Foriata e de 2022 media budget review no kotudwa na epese o kire ahwefo ene atifo enyema efiri mu baaye asempa bi wo ho se ne ade bia ye government ekogi supplementary budget ebe spend more no ebi na ekoye what is different and so unique in this one.
Good.
Nenko
ma alani nyema miensa anyapese me ye ka ho asem right media review no as usual the fareba nyane say one say you be see afifu from bia your budget. Budget near predictions towards the next coming year no. So enti near ya normally say since your budget no. Well, ubetuma your predictions bia when you enter the year. So na actuals no start coming no. A bit to me say whether at the end of the year no you achieve your target or not.
Okay.
In as much as say budgeting for 1 year, no, I think said the act no gives the finance minister an opportunity to come back because by January to June, na actual saba.
Okay.
We implement actual saba. Enti no, we find say which budget no mienu.
Actual near
near ankasa esi.
Okay.
For example, why your budget say from January to December, you expect to receive 40 billion.
Okay.
It means that all things being equal, if you do pro rata, all equal. Yeah. It means that from January to June, I say we have 20 billion.
Okay.
Then June to
December no, I know 20. No what to me
until now, you are pa June. It means then that if for rata, they say okay, so benya hand obey no respect 100 billion. Until you do June there, yeah, what shall I say? When to me you 50 billion.
Okay.
So, but so when yeah, then it gives you an opportunity to go to parliament. Now that actual sabano, supposing we should be midway no, would divide it say 50 billion, but midway ne ban when you 30 billion.
Okay.
It means then that you are not going to achieve your target.
Exactly.
And now we review.
Okay.
Know what I say? And in addition to that, when you start traveling from January to June, a lot of activities are any budget in between arise.
Okay.
So for example, right now we have budget from the beginning. They put in say public sector workers, you better 4% increment in salary.
Okay.
But somewhere along the line, amount for sorry because of Niamana more to say we need increment of 20%. So what I say now this is
no I am budgeted for
one budget.
Okay.
Until now no at least I buy am say 15.
Okay.
Meanwhile your budget maybe a 4% now the year provision.
Okay.
So there is the need say different activity abeka ho. Until yes you must go back right and do a review. But most often what we have witnessed in the past they say review na ya na yekoye no. Yekoya what we call I'm more present what is supplementary budget.
Okay.
Supplementary budget, it means then having reviewed the first 6 months, me feel say idea be a rise abeka ho ama me more expenditure. Okay. Enti as I say me koji another sika me to me dia cover. Okay. So what I say? And e bet me aba so say we shall revenue now projecting now from taxes now. E bet me aba say the various sources na mwa. Into there might be additional things to bring new taxes.
Na che say aban yankasa ntumi mfa ne pese obeyusu sika gise ya mano kwan our parliament.
Okay. Good. Into one, osha aban someone from January to expenditure ni bi abaka ho because of an increment in salaries.
Okay.
Now rising and any budget.
Okay.
And two, o target nso we say obedi 100 billion. BBSC Emma one sha wuntumi nya say no. One, ye levy no we're supposed to implement it in January. Yeah. But they approve it somewhere after March.
Yes.
April. It means then that first 3 months in Nanizanka.
Yeah.
Into which revenue will fall way below.
Yes.
And now a bet to me about so on your projected from other taxes and also no. A GBA as I say would the new policy tax beba. And so that's why you get that opportunity. Okay. Say right. Review. Okay. So that you review your expenditure because a new new revenue. Yeah. But what we saw here as traditionally what has been happening in the past, say we try this time one. Tem bia mo be ko bia ye kwaji supplementary.
Abe use more.
Na etom ni bia supplementary mo de ko na ya abro. Me ya approve main budget na nka supplementary. Am budget am di no Jubilee House. Supplementary increasing more than 80%, almost 100% of what they already. Yes. But this time around, what is unique is that the expenditure ni bia beka ho because of agitation ni ade ade no. Okay. Ni ade ade sisi akra won say yare no kra yesi foforo bi kra so ba o. My position for business. Into expenditure cost. And now revenue so because we didn't start from January to and it's a shortfall. Okay. So there is the need say everybody was expecting said there's going to be a supplementary. But surprisingly enough, this is the first time. I think this is the second time. Last time so 1 GBBR and I also call was one. Even though the expenditure na kosoro, but I'm not going to ask for any additional money.
Okay.
What probably happen na you be fan say bi abetumi abo kakra ye roto na or say
new
road no obetumi de ade aba no na be but no kwa new roads na ave ne ye me hu see esi post bi ayet nti it still remains say one as if for any additional funds.
Okay.
But meanwhile expenditure na I should up.
Okay.
But or say or be working within that revenue ni approval man.
Okay.
And that is what we call a serious petty. And you know the significance of that. The significance of what Oforep want to parliament to do is this. One, it means then that there is going to be cautious effort say revenue ni adeba man. All transactions will be at arm's length. Idea eku yempire over invoicing and corruption. Look, idea no 2 cities. Near they are pressing and 10 cities. 1 city. Near they are my 30 cities. Yet the bomb 30 times. And when eku look, your country we Nippon da seni one interchange agent $255 million. A 2-tier interchange go cycle. Go to Amasamai at a 4-tier. It's almost 90 million. I don't cry no papa. But they say stretch na kosi we no and they be actually 70 million. Upa times this is almost 4 times of what they took there. Meanwhile, so no year now around 2015 about we so cry almost 2018 I have as inflation into kono the 40 can say 300 million dollars if you want to go by what they took, but ono krano had to some 70 million, and that's what we are talking about.
Yes,
what I say. So it means then that I buy or buy my arm's length transactions. It means then that say computer way no auto na computer way a year 5,000 or better on 5,000 mine. And I also promise to say some discretionary expenditure be more or bet me a bibia fan, especially procurement of cars, or so best suspending now.
Okay.
Other discretionary expenses were hot near the also best cuisine. Not to be a bet me about say or no crown budget to the Jubilee House on the crown, or bet me about Nijima, what a 10 near Masuma, or bet me look, let's plug this back into the other main one, the roads and all those things. So that is the significance. It means when somebody says my expenditure has shot up, but I'm going to still within my rate, it means then that he has the intention of financial discipline. He's going to discipline himself and make sure that Ghanaians get value for money. That is the word, value for money. And so that is the first significant identify with the budget. The second significant is that, look, there were certain revision to the macroeconomic indicators. And one, overall GDP, no, a budget no projecting 5.8% at the end of the year, but are revising it 3.7%. And that is fair because one, revenue no especially for Eve living from January to a year and Sanka.
Okay.
Until by all means you expect a reduction in the revenue. Meanwhile, to expenditure so akosoro until bet me affecting growth no until for revising it downwards a bit to 3.0 is a fair achievement. He has been very honest. Why ya no more and can in spite of all this thing and can your best that's a 12% in here as one do obey you not 1%, but he has been very honest. Two,
and only that is a
GDP growth overall. Two, there was also inflation. Initially, budget no budget 8%.
Good.
But then she said was arriving at 28.5. It means then that because of the Ukraine war near the end, I started
COVID.
Your mouth indication says it's not going to end soon.
Exactly.
And it has already shot up prices up. And you know, it's very realistic. So that we position our mind. Now whatever we do, don't say be adjusted. But it will happen. Say bet me about four. When it comes down, it's a benefit.
It's a plus.
So what I say. And so that one too is fair. I'll congratulate him. Then the next one is fiscal deficit. Initially, the budget they budgeted 7.9,
7.4.
7.4 to GDP.
Yes.
Percent. Now we're reversing about 6.6 to GDP. That is the fiscal deficit.
Good.
It means then that still it comes as it is going to ensure value for money. Strict application of fund at an arm's length. At the end, obetumi abasa at the end quite 2 cedi obetumi abitin about 1 cedi.
Good.
It's possible.
And all
so what I say, and now make sure expenditure no so no. Obe make sure a strict control. And yet nipa ya physical look, masa NCA nipa to me you $4 million one top one mobile money and farmer no ya chase Kennedy. Sa ade no controls preventing na ho beto yen
sa asem na si da ben
2016
one na president
Mahama
unim eno na pese won
ma me ncho bibi ye koto election ya friends bring your returns all the chief executive directors na de adwuma ho no obi a ye transaction go be wie sika ni bi no de akodo de ko party ni ya cheche and wo hwe sa corruption yi na 2016 getting closer to election NCA dia no around June July echo 2016 no mko yi sa sika no yes say kwa mu fa 80 million kwa mu ye proposal for 80 million and amuma that wo dey fa provisionally track 4 million kogum ye dey $4 million no mko transfer go account that day na no nipa koyi $3 million masa so $3 million ya pack gum ye dey ko fie
ye dey ko party office
what I say and I know ko for do ta ensida
good
ni yetumi fasika ni adro ni pe tie ashe bases and when you see that into kufa do utum say one the expenditure no ni enye wo mu na no obi ye to egu no wa straighten ho and once that happen now with the also couple with the fact say o stay within the revenue no put to control na yetumi jeje tax no more then there is the high probability that the fiscal gap will close.
Okay.
And the almost revising say even 7% me, about my sure here will stay 6.6, okay. And that is a plus. Good. And the primary surplus or reversing from 4% to 1%, 0.4% to 0.1, and then
no, it was 0.1 to 0.4.
Okay. Then a gross international reserve. Now you're 4 months import cover, okay. But also 3 months, and that is fair.
Okay.
Me, I like people who say, "Uya for no more," and can we revise no 4 months import one will try to say 6 months. What is?
Or the bri nipa na on kind or the bri ni so
very good. Then the third thing I identify, which you answer about are too forcing. Look, I had the fact to say the budget don't still insist all the social interventions will stay
intact.
What? One way no, Papa, I say, don't align cost to free SHS. See, iPhone 1 year. I'm saying, look, me read it how say, government has been called upon not to entertain any plans in the future to review the free SHS senior high school policy. You for think tank
Child Rights International, CRI, you know, I think it's Child Rights International.
When this NDC people want you to play nonsense, how much is that for opinion leaders? And the free SHS, and on she say you want to mama sika phone to obwa on him say what to man no ba on to me yet and to force no gu no now. Look, Capco schools no upa yi ba ko pe ti say Wesley girl say escafo man ko na mu de muntua na nkan ni na ye free ni na begu.
Okay.
Ye wo kro we mu hwe.
Okay.
Look, ye wo kro we mu ye wo scholarship bursary. Upa ko ho. Only few here for money wo ni na ye da mesika fo nko ama. Kro be free say me no na ya kan ye no. Eso ono sori ya na o se ye. So enti o se free SHS in be stay. Nursing training ala on samanfo amu preach say ye nyim free ho. Nurses phone is Captain Smart. Was what chianti any free ho. Papa ne said, me mighty met me some Namama or Mako. Napco phone was one do Beko you start.
Okay.
And that be fine.
Good.
And we soon beautiful tina me because everybody was saying, oh, yeah, but you review
because of IMF.
Ghana Education Director be yeah, Becky can say before that is under review. You see? What the Ministry of Education ho?
No, Ghana Education Service.
Sorry, Ghana Education Service. What idea who here? mo hwe sa akwa ni ye odi beto mu say ya be review ma no so say review bo
o say me ba no me correction kakra me akasa me ne kasa o say wan kasa o say ono na dwene na wo kire but the good thing is that Ministry of Education at the statement aba say buying enye na adwene say obe review free SHS.
Nyanya me say omo kasa so omo show mouth because you see your report to here or you are clear say you see under review. One need so was suggest
media for ne dey enu tina ye mpeni for no mo kokasa so omo hwa
good
o pese o kan ye report no kure na braso we so enu ne ye report enko ba bia omo be chia ade na ma wo adwuma wo ye no ho akire
na also ho akire good anti social intervention so
now there's a propaganda budget for wa penti chain
very good
and this for their two omo chitafo na sebi omo face sebi o omo de omo say intro na ye omo ka kire omo intro ba ko omo ka kire omo ne say aban we aprint sika 22 billion
yes
and ato forcing ono na breso o jeans agwa no na esre kra and oh yes propaganda no too photo de gu NDC for echita for echi na me pese e hono ye baba de yango tie the deputy finance minister John Kuma on the floor of parliament or set the record straight and o ka kire Ghana for nyina say ye mo asemo a ato force ni NDC for kan ye mongu na ye mfuturo e no mutu agu ye ni so yango tie honorable John Kuma Deputy Finance Minister na Yembeto Jumedin.
If BOG, Bank of Ghana, grants overdraft or forward lends an IMF SDR facility of 4.5 billion and gives a net drawdown deposit of 6.1 plus the overdraft of 11.4, which constitute the 22 billion, the economist he understands is that Bank of Ghana has printed money. This is the worst economist I've ever heard. If this is the economist we are being taught this morning from the NDC and our brothers in the opposition, then it is very, very, very bad for this country. Mr. Speaker, if you read Section 30 of the Bank of Ghana Act, clearly it is within the remit of the law for Bank of Ghana to grant overdraft and support to central government without printing money. And I am surprised that just this signal is the meaning of economics to our friends on the other side. No wonder
clearly that the NDC's problem is their dislike for reading. They think that they don't have to read to know the content of this document. So if they read and they find information in what we have given them, then it means we have hidden it. Please, how do you explain that? So it is never true that we have hidden any information. There is no basis for any hiding of information. And nobody should impugn the integrity of the finance ministry or the finance minister of this government for information we have given out to the public. And it is his responsibility and every Ghanaian's responsibility to read and understand the content. If you read and you find information there, please, we have not hidden it from you. We have provided it for you. And I want us to be in that same homepage. Secondly, Section 30 of the Bank of Ghana Act allows central government and BOG to operate on...
Finance Minister, Deputy Finance Minister, Honorable John Kuma and Amote Ninkano. Christian, in some of Deputy Finance Minister, okay, any NDC propaganda, almost just an yana say almost 2 foot to the gunko for so now, yakra, say, and Kofosu GD.
No, but we want to set the record straight. Printing money by Bank of Ghana is within their armpit. And yeah, they are born. But they do that and they have processes. Bank of Ghana being what printing because of the Beguma Onko Parliament.
But Bank of Ghana
but we have certain normal overdraft. Say I buy no more Bank of Ghana bet me at the amano. Sika is a busia. Into a bar now buying so at the amano.
And I said take by a personal a sadiano overdraft.
What GG Bebre? One of 10 be a Bank of Ghana. I'm chugum.
Okay.
We see that in our canon. Who come crime someone yes, we see I did you be a bayano. No sense
or Cassa no.
And the question is that it has been proven, say enya no kre
good
obian printing bia e no overdraft
good
but are you surprised?
I'm not.
Look, this is the people 2008 they did the same thing to President Kufuor when they wanted power. Unim uncle printing Prudential Bank account kufifi kote no and omo list MPP for this sika show many. Okay. A printing say when we sika amudi sika akoto bank and wo kabo matota sana so sin yesika na da Bank of Ghana omo nya wise so and and the same Kufuor we e ba obejedi they say President Kufuor your gold reserves in na wakoto adi no boa until 2024 I say exactly MPP try it, you know. Look, you should expect more serious things. But we say for now Ghanaians no ye near be. Yes. We are able to
see
digest.
Okay.
Now me try to forcing. Look, just 1 minute. Me ten and kawasi look. Say MPP if they don't know anything and yeah amunfia kwenya so na amunfa masam of us. Atuforcing.
Some of who?
Anu atuforcing. Amunfa mayan ni mama manage. O statement na say Jesus Christ Yesu ni ma me Mary. Look, champion tie.
Embrena ebe.
Atuforcing took money so ko to 200 ambulances. Anu na wo court no. Na judge obe jai sa papa we wo. 200 or the 30 na ba 30 no the fan kura mu bewu. President Nanado through the initiative am I 3 or what 7 ambulance
ni na Benz
sika amude tamu go to 200 na do so senior papa dey ato 300 what are you
talking about?
Commander Sugar Factory they took a loan of $35 million so amukoye unim in video na amukoto baye no obi die bi da bi esi abrochie na mbo anti investors baba we ba investors ba ono se mo fa investors mra and investors ba na say no let's go there and value the machines to am for expert no buy unim the highest value amudi two video na why $12 million
almost $35 million
okay because that time and 12 million if 35 million almost 20 million and at first you are telling me President Nanado Kufuor should resign and give it to you. Jesus Christ
ato mesrese obenya bote because as I share Christian before too much. Oh, Christian knows your incompetence level. Into who can some say I know me guess is where you are. Christian Yabutre. Yo, other for say boy, enya bedu. Aha, na ye de chumedie we ebesi enede. Me guess Christian Donko or economist or auditor or chartered accountant or ni nyina bi IMF kura pono ye president of IMF or se fatase ebetumi ayede. Afano Christian yeda se papa nyame enhira o ne ebre no ayebe musomfo hina makododo na from the flag bearer ena me di dwumadie eho chia me panifo ebo a me ma yedi dwumadie we bre mo ya me producer Monica Abuajoa Anoba ena me director Gideon Atisu Agbe ena camera Benjamin Tennyson set designer Benjamin Tennyson onwa MCR Thomas Thompson ena technical Loveless so panifo in ebo a me ma me di dwumadie we ebre mo nyame ya adomo a da se ne ebesen hia makram.